Hi, I want to talk to 75 million Americans that voted for Trump and feel that their voices are being squashed. I want to talk to conservatives. I want to talk to anyone who is tired of social media basically saying their voice doesn't matter. I'm talking about Facebook, Twitter, Google, even Amazon. There are other sites you can go to, and that includes YouTube, 100%. So if you're tired of your voice being squashed, and you're tired of being blamed because you were born with white skin, and that's what it is nowadays, and all people that are white are like evil monsters, which we're not. But if you're tired of that, and you're tired of watching what happened in the 2020 election and being told to shut the hell up, we don't care, it's our way, or you have no other options, that's where they're wrong. I'm fixing to give you some options, and I'm fixing to tell you how to hurt these people where it hurts. If you're tired of Facebook, Twitter, Google, YouTube, Amazon, I'm going to tell you how to hurt them like they've hurt you by squashing your freedom of speech and blocking your voice. There are a lot of alternatives out there. And yes, that includes YouTube, and I have already started looking into different platforms so I can remove myself from YouTube, because Google owns YouTube. That means, guess what? Every time you watch a video and it shows an ad, who gets paid? YouTube. Who's their parent company? Google. So Google profits every time you view even one of my videos. And if it comes down to it, I would rather you not watch my videos at all to hurt these people than have your voice and your speech and your freedom squashed. Right here we have MeWe. I have already joined this. MeWe is a Facebook alternative. So if you're tired of Facebook squashing your voices and watching stuff disappear off of Facebook, leave them. If 75 million Americans that are tired of the way they're being treated would leave these platforms, even YouTube, and go somewhere else, they might get the message. Because that would hit them where it hurts, and that's in the money department, in the pocketbook, in the bank account. Other than that, they don't care about you. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what you think. MeWe is a Facebook alternative. MetaCafe is a video site. Now, MetaCafe will not generally allow you to upload extremely large videos. I am a member of this. I have been a member of MetaCafe for 10 years probably, but it's not as popular as YouTube, so I really haven't uploaded much to it. If anything, actually, I don't know if I've uploaded this or not. Dailymotion, I am also a member of Dailymotion. I've been a member of that for years. And the only reason I don't use these sites more often is because YouTube is more popular, unfortunately. And because the YouTube is that popular, these other sites don't get the draw that they should. Alright, if you're sick of Twitter, we already know what they did to Parler. Parler did nothing wrong. They really didn't. But Twitter, Facebook, even Google, and Apple all decided they didn't like Parler because they didn't like free speech. So they squashed Parler. The only social network site that's left that is a competition for Twitter is Gab. Unfortunately, Gab has been having so many people try to join them. It's like their servers have crashed, literally. As soon as Parler got shut down, none of these people went back to Twitter. They went to Gab. So it may be a little bit before you can actually join. And yes, you can join for free. DTube is another video site. Veo, of course, everybody's pretty much heard of this. You see YouTube videos that have Veo on the videos. And that looks like a Gundam there. Vimeo, V-I-M-E-O. Now don't let this scare you. When you go to choose a plan, you can join Vimeo Basic. It's right here. Don't worry about all this. You don't have to pay anything to be on Vimeo. Vimeo Basic. That's free. So if you go to Vimeo, click on pricing. It'll take you to pricing or choose a plan. It'll take you here and click here on Vimeo Basic. You don't need to pay anything, okay? So don't let this scare you. You don't have to pay nothing to join Vimeo. It's right there, Vimeo Basic. Now, another thing is, Google is one of the worst companies out there other than Microsoft. They love telling you what to think, what to watch, what to listen to, and if they don't agree with you, they love getting rid of you. This is my Firefox. Now, if you go here on Firefox, don't use Google Chrome, because when you do, who gets that money? Google. You go up here, there's three little lines, and that'll take you to your settings, and then you go to search right here, search engine. Make sure Google is not there. Put it on Yahoo, put it on Bing, which I wouldn't do myself because I don't support Microsoft either, because a lot of stuff they've done. But put it on Yahoo, put it on DuckDuckGo, but keep it off of Google. You do not want, every time you log into Firefox or any other web browser, for Google to get ad revenue. You want to hit them where it hurts. And this is one way to do it. You remove Google from your life, period. And if that includes YouTube, that includes YouTube. But if 75 million Americans would do this and get off of these sites, these companies would take notice. The only way they're going to take notice is if they get hit in the pocketbook and their stocks drop. And once again, MeWe, of course, as a replacement for Facebook. I have already joined a lot of these sites. I am looking for an alternative video site right now to upload my YouTube videos to, and then I probably just cancel my YouTube channel and completely leave YouTube, because anytime someone watches my stuff on YouTube, who gets paid? Google. I mean, I don't get paid for that. Google gets paid. Right now, I'm trying to talk my girlfriend into stop using Facebook at all. The only thing I ever used Facebook for was pretty much to go to Marketplace. But unfortunately, Facebook Marketplace has turned into nothing but a scam center. 99% of the stuff on Marketplace is literally a scam. once in a blue moon, you are lucky to see something that isn't, but it's rare. We found our camper on Facebook, but it was also on Craigslist, but it wasn't listed under trailers or RVs and campers. It was listed under like general or something like that. So we didn't see it on Craigslist until after we saw it on Facebook, but it was there. But hit these companies where it hurts. If you're tired of them squashing your speech, get rid of them. Stop using them and stop giving them ad revenue. The only way they will take notice is if 75 million Americans say we're sick and tired of this, we're tired of being silenced, we're tired of being told what to think, what to believe, even though we see stuff with our own eyes. We're tired of saying, hearing, oh, you don't need to pay attention to that, because we don't agree with it. Right here, I have Linux Mint. I recently installed these two web browsers, which is Opera, which I personally really don't like the way Opera's set up, but now I have Firefox, I have Opera, and I have SlimJet. And I wanted to see on Opera and SlimJet if even YouTube would even load. If YouTube loads, these other sites will load. And I went to YouTube and some of these other sites, Dailymotion, Metacafé, and loaded the videos, and they load just fine with these web browsers. That means, guess what, Google? You're gone. And when I installed these, I made sure Google was not set up at all as the search engine. Take back your voice. Tell these companies you're tired of being silenced, and tell these companies we're sick and tired of you lying to us, you deceiving us when we can see things with our own eyes, and then you threaten people when they bring it up. We all know what happened in this election. We saw it. We saw the so-called discrepancies, which they weren't. We saw it. We saw people on video running ballots over and over again. We saw people that were supposed to be poll watchers being kicked out. We saw votes literally switched from Trump to Biden. We saw on the numbers, on the data, where they're showing the numbers of how many votes there were, we saw Trump losing votes. That is a proven fact. And for companies like Google and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook say, well, you can't talk about that. It's time to send these companies a message. We are tired of you, one, lying to us, two, stopping our free speech, and three, you allow people on your platforms, especially Twitter, to talk about violence. You allow groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter that should be organized as terrorist groups. You allow them to set up their so-called protest where they're burning cities to the ground and they're hurting people. You allow that. And it's time you pay for it. If you share this video with 5 people and say, watch this video, this guy's got a point, it's time we hit these companies where it hurts. My YouTube channel can be shut down for this. Honestly, I don't care. I've already started looking for other platforms to go to anyway, because I'm tired of what YouTube does. I'm tired of logging in on YouTube and them showing me this CNN crap. I don't trust CNN. I don't watch CNN. I don't trust MSNBC. I don't watch MSNBC. But when I log in, what companies do they show me? Oh, the ones that agree with them. Listen up, America. 75 million people know what happened in this election. 75 million people can see freedom of speech is going out the window. And 75 million people should stand up and say, I'm done, I've had it. We're going to hit these people where it hurts. We're going to hit these companies, and we're going to hit them hard. We're going to cost them billions of dollars, and we're going to go somewhere else. If you're sick of what Facebook is doing, join MeWe and cancel Facebook. If you're sick of what YouTube is doing, find other video sites. If you're sick of Twitter, basically the only thing left is Gab, since they shut down Parler. And Gab is being slammed so hard right now, you're going to be lucky to join. But do it anyway if you can. Get rid of Twitter. Get rid of Facebook. Get rid of Google. Get rid of YouTube. Get rid of all these places that are squashing your freedom of speech. Get rid of all these places that say, we know what happened in this election, we just don't care, and we're not going to let you talk about it. There are numerous video sites out there other than YouTube. There are numerous search engines other than Google. Hit these companies where it hurts. Tell them you're tired of what they've been doing. Tell Twitter you're tired of them allowing violent Antifa and Black Lives Matter groups to coordinate on Twitter. You're tired of other countries' dictators making threats to our soldiers and our people on Twitter and not being banned, but yet the President of the United States was banned. If you're tired of this, tell them. Hit them where it hurts. Hit them in the pocketbook, because that's the only way they're going to listen. And people are going, well, you know, it's YouTube. The hell with YouTube. Find somewhere else to go. When Google sees that YouTube revenue is dropping, they're going to start looking, going, well, oops, we probably made a mistake telling these people over here to shut up, because now we've lost 75 million viewers. And now our sponsors are screaming at us. Our ad revenue people are screaming at us. Get rid of Google altogether. I gotta get some coffee here. Personally, I hate you. I hate Yahoo. But I would rather give my business to Yahoo, a company that sucks. I hate what they did when they turned off comments on the stories, because that made them no different than Google. I may change this to DuckDuckGo. I may change it. I probably won't change it to Bing, because I absolutely detest Microsoft. Go somewhere else. Find somewhere else. If you know of sites I've missed, video sites or social media sites that I missed that you can join for free, leave that in the comments. Spread the word. Hey, you don't have to go here. You can go here. Leave it in my comment section. Help other people get their voice back. No more. And the sad thing is, I just uploaded a video, I think yesterday, to YouTube. I think it was on my camper trailer. And I hate to see YouTube go. Because if I upload my videos somewhere else, most likely nobody's going to see them. Unless other people are leaving YouTube. Then you know it's possible. Sorry about the lights. The lights are flicking here. 75 million Americans saw what happened in this election. 75 million Americans saw what the Supreme Court did. 75 million Americans saw that these courts were saying, we don't care if you have thousands of witnesses. Witnesses aren't good enough. Well, you know what I say to that? It's time to open the jails. How many people have been convicted of a crime solely based on a witness testimony? If thousands of witnesses weren't good enough to show you what happened in 2020 election, then they swore under oath to, then 1, 2, or even 5 witnesses are not good enough to convict someone and lock them up for life or whatever. So it's time to get rid of all witness testimony in all courts. The Supreme Court should be ashamed. Roberts, all of them, should be ashamed of what they've done. All these Democrat courts that said, oh, you can't bring lawsuits yet because you have no damages. You have to wait till after the election. So what happens after the election? Oh, well, you don't have standing now. It's too late. Wait, you can't sue someone unless you can show damages. They tried. They tried to stop all this, stuff that was going on in these states where secretaries of states and governors did not have the authority to do what they did. They tried to sue, and they were told by courts, you can't sue yet. And then what happens afterwards? Oh, well, you can't sue. You don't have standing, or it's too late. You should have sued before. Our court system is broke. Our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google, even Amazon. Don't buy stuff from Amazon. Get rid of Amazon. Hit them where it hurts. Jeff Bezos is a damn billionaire. He doesn't give a crap about you. He has his money. Shop off at places like eBay. Shop off of Walmart.com. Shop off of, I don't know, if you want to buy clothes and you're a big person, female, go to Lane Bryant. Go to their website directly. Don't buy jack off of Amazon. And when the board of directors and the investors at Amazon are going, wait, why are our sales dropping? Oh, look what we did to Parler. Look at how we squashed free speech. And look at how we made fun of 75 million people in America. Or told them to shut the hell up. I apologize, this video is really long. And yes, I am upset. I'm more than upset. I am downright pissed. For years, Google, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook have all been squashing conservative voices. We have seen it over and over and over again. And no one did anything. Trump tried to end that with that Section 230. None of these damn companies, Facebook, Twitter, none of them, YouTube, none of them should have protections. None. They should be able to be sued for the stuff they do. Just like anyone else. And since our government, senators and congressmen, well, they don't care about that. They're never going to change it. It's up to you. Start looking for other platforms to go to. Get rid of Facebook. Get rid of Twitter. Start going to other sites for videos. Get rid of Google on any search engine. You know, even if you still use Google Chrome, guess what? You can change that search engine to something else. So if you have to use Google Chrome, change that search engine. Google may get a little bit of that money, but they're not going to get it all. This is for 75 million Americans that got spit on, that got screwed over, and are tired of being censored by these companies, and tired of watching other voices just poof, they're gone. Once again, I apologize for going on so long. Make a choice. Are you going to stand up for freedom, or are you just going to keep these companies in business and making money? Are you going to stand up for free speech, or are you going to keep supporting companies that squash free speech? That's your choice. But the only way they're ever going to change, if they ever do, is if you hit them where it hurts, and that's in the money department. And yes, that includes YouTube. Like I said, I've already started looking for another platform to upload my videos to. It's your choice. Are you going to keep letting this happen? Or are you going to make a stand? Because here's the thing. Republicans, conservatives, you did not take a stand when you saw all this going on. You did not take a stand when they started squashing your free speech. You did not take a stand. And now, you are paying the price. Your rights and liberties are being stripped from you by these companies. And people are going, well, they're private companies. You're right, they are private companies. But you might as well say they're government sponsored, because the government allowed it to where they can't be sued for what they do. So they're government protected. And as long as they're protected by the government, they're not private. They're government sponsored. Strip them of government protections, and then let them do whatever the hell they want. But until then, all Americans who are tired of this, leave these platforms. And if you know of any other platforms you could go to that is not sponsored or owned by Google, Apple, Facebook, Twitter, let me know. If you know of video sites that I can upload my content to, let me know. Because I, for one, am tired of these companies squashing speech just because they don't agree with it. I am tired of these companies allowing threats on their platform to certain people just because they don't agree with those people. I'm tired of it. And I myself am doing something about it. America, it's up to you. Trump supporters, it's up to you. Do you want to keep supporting these companies? Or do you want to tell them to go F themselves? That you're tired of your speech being squashed. You're tired of being told you're deplorable or you're racist because of the color of your skin. Are you tired of these stinking celebrities, millionaires, telling you what to believe and what you should stand for and this and that? Are you tired of people with money telling you, oh, you should be okay with a lockdown for 6 months? Because, oh, when we know you're not going to get any money and you don't have money to pay your rent or your bills, but you'll be okay. We know you can't feed your family, but we're fine. Are you tired of that? If you are, make them pay. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for other platforms to go to that do not do this kind of thing. And unfortunately, there's not many of them out there, but there are some. And YouTube will probably end this video and get rid of it, because I'm saying you need to leave YouTube. I've already started looking for other places to go. I'm saying you need to leave Twitter. I'm saying you need to leave Facebook. I'm saying you need to leave Google 100%. I'm saying stop buying stuff from Amazon. Just go to eBay. It's pretty much the same stuff anyway. Or order it directly from the website that sells it. I mean, when you can buy stuff off of Amazon that comes from Home Depot, you might as well just order the stuff from Home Depot. $75 million Americans got shit on in this election. 75 million Americans got shit on after this election. And 75 million Americans are now in fear of their safety because we have hit lists against us. From who? The Democrat Party? Facebook? Twitter? Social media in general? Big tech companies and big companies like Google? When you have congressmen or women, such as that idiot AOC, saying we need to go after these people. We don't agree with you and we think you're a moron, so you want to come after us. You want to make hit lists against people. You want to make people lose their jobs. You want people's kids to starve. You don't care. We don't agree with you. Get the hell over it. We don't agree with the people that elected you. We think they're freaking idiots. But we don't go after them. We don't call for violence. We don't call for them to lose their jobs. We don't call for their children to starve. What you people are calling for will create a civil war in this country. And you damn well better be ready for it when it happens. Because people like me are not going to stand by and let you push us around and let you come after us. You want a civil war, you'll get one. You just damn well better be prepared for it. And what's funniest is these people that are going after gun owners, they have private security or police protecting them with what? Guns. Then they make excuses. Oh, well, we're a senator, we're a congressman, we have to be protected. Like hell. You and your damn family are no more important than me and mine. And if you think you are, then you have a problem. Because you're not. You are no more important than the homeless family down the street with kids living on the street. And if you think you are, you got another thing coming. Our speech and our rights are under attack. It is time to stand up and make a stand and say enough. And the first thing you need to do is get off these damn companies that are helping do this. Go to different sites. Facebook, leave them. Go to MeWe. Video sites, get the hell off of YouTube. If you're sick of what is happening, stop funding these companies. Like I said, I've already started looking for a different place, a platform to upload my videos to. I have no problem walking away from YouTube. Leave Twitter. Since they shut down Parler, Gab is about the only thing left. Try your best to get on there. They have a lot of problems right now because they're being hit with so many people wanting to join. I don't think they can keep up with it. There are hundreds of video sites. There are other sites you can go to. Get Google out of your web browser. And stop using anything Google. Hit them where it hurts. And then let's see them say, oh, we don't care that we're losing $100 million a year. We don't care. Yeah. We'll see how well that works when that happens, huh? Stop using Amazon. Start going to eBay. Start going to the websites that sell these products. I don't know how many times I bought something and then it got shipped to me like from Home Depot or from Walmart. I mean, literally, the thing got shipped from Walmart. When we bought some stuff, it came in a Home Depot box. Still with a receipt from Home Depot. Like, why the hell didn't I just order it straight from Home Depot? I could have went to my local store and picked it up and would have got here quicker. Stop supporting sites and stop supporting places that don't support you. And I apologize, this video is really long. Get away from these sites. Once again, in my comments under this video, if you know of other video sites that people can join for free and upload stuff to, leave them in my comments. If you know a different Facebook or Twitter alternatives that are still around, leave them in my comment section. Give people alternatives. And make these companies suffer for what they've done to us and the way they treat us. 75 million Americans, we saw what happened. We know what happened. We know the judges and the courts were biased. We know social media companies were biased. We know they squashed evidence of all things. Make them pay. I've already left Twitter. As soon as I get my stuff off of Facebook, which will be today, guess what? Facebook is gone too. Because I had pictures on Facebook. So once I download those pictures and save those pictures, Facebook can go to hell. Once I get all of my videos downloaded from YouTube, and I got like 190 videos, something like that. And since I have Linux Mint, I have to download these things one at a time. As soon as all my videos are downloaded, because I didn't save them once I uploaded them, I just deleted them because I didn't want to take all that room up. Well, I have a laptop. Once I get all my videos downloaded, and I find another site to go through other than YouTube, YouTube's gone too. I have already made sure none of my web browsers have Google at all. None of them. I've already saved all my passwords and user login information from my Google Chrome. All my bookmarks I've saved from my Google Chrome. So, and see, here's Firefox. This is not my Firefox. Here's my bookmarks. I've already saved all that. So YouTube and Google could go to hell. Twitter could go to hell. Facebook could go to hell. I am one of those 75 million people that you've insulted. I am one of those 75 million people you kept calling a racist when I'm not. I am one of those 75 million people that watched the stuff that happened during this election. And I'm one of those 75 million people that would say Joe Biden is not my president. Here's the funny thing. When Obama got elected, I had no problem with Obama until he pushed Obamacare. Then I thought he was a piece of crap because it hurt me, it hurt my girlfriend. My girlfriend was forced to pay for insurance. They double billed her numerous months. I know of at least 2 months that they double billed her for the same month. When she finally went to the doctor, they didn't pay for it. She didn't know. And then they turned that over to collections. And then she got sued for a hospital bill that insurance didn't pay when she was paying for insurance. And then, of all things, when she told them, I have proof I paid my insurance payments, guess what? They told her bye-bye. And then what did the government do? Took her next tax return, because she didn't have insurance through Obamacare, and hit her with a $1,000 fine on top of it. Joe Biden, if you bring this crap back, trust me, it's going to hurt you in the long run. I will not stand by and watch my girlfriend get hurt like that again for money she works for when you're giving away all this money to other countries. Alright, I'm fixing to go. This is really long. I apologize. Leave these sites. Help other people leave these sites. And let them know we're done with this. We're done being squashed. We're done having our speech removed. We're done being called racist. We're done saying we're the ones that are violent when for the past year it was Antifa and Black Lives Matter that were burning cities to the ground. We are done. Fellow Americans, join me. Hit these companies where it hurts. Get rid of them. Stop supporting them. Like I said, once I find another platform for my videos, YouTube could go F themselves. I'm fixing to go. I'm out of here. I'm mad. And usually I say have a good day or have a nice day, but there's nothing nice about today with what's going on. Make a stand. Let them know you're done with it too. Bye.